Yo, yo. Kia ora. What are you doing? Lewis Ham. What? Yeah, I need to know the Axon. Dads, Ferbs. Yeah, so where were we up to? That must have been at least 4 weeks or more ago that we were doing this. It's taken me a long time to get this room even. Yeah, so we were up to Japanese rally base cars. Apparently it's in progress. We'll have a quick look. Collecting cars, that must mean we're starting to open. G'day Daniel, how are you, mate? Yeah, it's so long ago. Like, I have been playing on my other profile, but this profile is pretty much where we left it apart from cash. I have been doing my daily mileage. So we are... hopefully... Am I in the right car? No, I'm not. I do not even remember what I was doing. Challenge. This looks like a GDR style of challenge, doesn't it? Just throw ourselves in the GDR and see what happens. I might be a little bit out of form. Controller. Oh, that's right, I've got all the lines and everything turned on in this profile. That's crazy. Rookie life. It's those lines aren't actually for me. It's Gran Turismo at its best. I can't even remember if I've had a chance to break this car out in this game. Maybe I hadn't made it yet. Why is this car so bad? I don't remember it being that terrible. So if you listen to me bullshit on about R32 GTRs, probably the most overrated car you can buy, but I still love it. Sounds better with the LS. Yeah, so this is the car that I've got in the garage. I think it's been de-stickered now, so I don't think any of these stickers, I think they've all been taken off. Turned into a sleeper. Not even, no, I was going to say it's got the stock wheels and everything back on it, but I don't think it has. Oh, look at this. I told you I was out of form. What 4 weeks off does. Is that a Midnight Purple 33? Oh, don't mind the version 5, version 6 Rex in front of us. I didn't know we had those. Oh, and it's a 2-door, so Type R. Love a little bit of nostalgia. One of my good friends had a Type R, 2-door Rexy. That's actually, if I had to own a WRX, that's the one I would own. Version 6. Yeah, it's a storage queen, mate. It wishes it was a trailer queen. If I ever move back to Australia, we might actually see it too. So I think I've posted... Have I? No, that was... Oh, we first already. We must be pretty early in the game then. Look at how much we have to turn. Oh. A 22B, 400k, that's not a bad effort. I think even the Type R's are really expensive at the moment. I was looking at, recently got my Evo on the road. Good effort, mate. I know we would have talked about it in the past, but update me, because I am, what do you call it? thinking about myself all the time, so I only remember what cars I own. So drop a number next to the Evo so we can all... Yeah, the R-Rays are the rally application, so I think the Type R by itself should be the two-door. The car does not pull up. And the Type R-Rays I think you can get in most, if not all, series. Or, would you believe the 4 is the only one I would own? I think it's the sleeperest of the lot. So Evo 1 I think is pretty sleeper, but the engines might be mounted backwards. I think they're mounted Honda spec for 1, 2 and 3. I could be wrong. Someone fact check that. And then the 4 they swap the motor and mount it the other way, so the gearbox is on the other side. They remove all the guards. I think they remove everything bar the rear wing. That's the only way you can sort of tell. If you know what you're looking at, you'll see the front mount cooler hiding, and then I think it's got a triple thingamabob rear wing, maybe. Yeah, I think it was the understated one, but like I said, it's the most, for me, it's the most desirable one. It doesn't have the big wide track of the others. I'm not really a sleeper person. I was many moons. I was very anti-sleeper. I do not. I need to move back to Australia. I'm not too much of a sleeper, but when it comes to the Evos and WRXs, I would probably say I used to be an Evo person, but I've gone away from the Evos now. And the 4, it rubs on your AC pump. That sounds legit. I want to know why you still have air conditioning. Not like it's super hot over here and you need it. Well, I guess in summer. Panorama. I feel as though the GTR is just a touch underdone. Road car. Yes, in saying that, I've got air conditioning on the 32, and it helps. I took the AC out of the old SS Commodore and regretted that every summer day. Summers last a fairly long time in Oz. Looking solid 3 months of the year that you actually want AC. Never really bothered me when it was my daily driver. The biggest thing that hurt me about air conditioning was, I think, when I started my field service job. So I had a work car and everything had, not everything, so every day I was just sitting in an air conditioned car driving around doing my work. And then that's when I immediately noticed, every time I jump back into one of my other cars, the no air conditioning. Yeah, exactly, neck minute. Also depends if you've got the ladies in your car. If you're taking the ladies for a cruise, I'd suggest leaving the air conditioning in. If it's just going to be you and the racetrack, pull it out. I forgot how rough and ready this is, this game. Just throw it in there, mate. Get it pinned. The one thing I have noticed, and I don't know if it's my speakers or my stereo or whatever, I've got to turn that audio off too because the old streams get binned. Modified Skyline doesn't sound like a modified Skyline. When you drive it with just the sports exhaust on, I think it sounds okay. Oh, that's gonna hurt. We'll take to the sand, hopefully. So that sand does its job. Gets us pulled up. What do you mean by lag system? Like the lack of lag? The first thing I noticed about stock turbo cars is they have them so tuned that they run out of puff really, really early. Ah, waiting for the turbo to kick in, yeah. I do like the boost rush. I had a mate with a, in the old money, I think we used to call them T3-4 hybrids. So you'd get your T3 hybrid on. Yeah, barely, Jester. Get your T3 hybrid on, so you'd be running that tiny little baby exhaust wheel. Really, really big compressor wheel. And you would wait for days, but when that boost rush came in, it absolutely knocked you out, mate. Yeah, I think we were running just about 400 horse at the time. That's a little bit over. When the turbo used to take forever, I think it was about 6.5k before the thing kicked in. Felt like you had to wait forever. Water. That's really, that tyre screech, you really notice that in this game actually. Someone's saying that this was somewhat difficult. Maybe they had the car detuned. So what did I miss? 8x on your first lap, mate. For me, for sure. I've had more than 8x on this lap. We're talking about 100x. I see that you finally got your GT3 racing on iRacing. Doing okay, Jester. It's been a bit of a... I definitely, in my mind, I thought I'm going to move house, I'll set up the sim rig, everything will be fine. Moving house wasn't hard, but getting your life set up in the new house has been taking a bit longer than I thought. Banana Josh, welcome, mate. Thanks for dropping in and saying hello. I see you're back on this game as well. Yeah, what were I don't remember. I've never really been a big PSI fan, Daniel. Anyone that generally you can tell the type of bloke you're talking to by how much boost they're running. So yeah, as soon as you talk to a bloke, in Australia the biggest problem is VL turbos. So you go, oh yeah, g'day mate, how are you? Oh yeah, not too bad. Is that my face bleeding? And Mount Roskill. Yeah, VL turbo, it's running 25 pounds of boost. And you're just like, are you sure it's got 25? Because I've got an RB20 on 10 pounds of boost, that's faster than it. Used to be a bloke in Oz, a tuner that, wouldn't say I ever hang around with him, but talk to him, and he was like, once you get over 1 bar, you get very diminishing returns on a road car. So I think we used to run 14 PSI. I think I've got 1 bar in my GDR, 1 bar in my brother's 32, and I think the other car we used to run maybe 6. But yeah, much more than that. She gets a bit, yeah, just diminishing returns. Some cars do like it though. I didn't have it. I was part of a Liberty build where that thing was pumping 22 PSI, Subaru motor, little 4-cylinder, 22 PSI, and that thing pulled all the way. Like, it did not stop. I remember getting told, oh, I just did over 250 in my Liberty. I was like, there's no way you can do over 250 in that Liberty. So I took it out for a quick squirt. I was doing 220 in the blink of an eye, and I was like, and the boost was just still pulling it. It was, what? And I was like, yeah, okay, I think I'm fast enough because I was on a shitty back road, not a highway. I was like, yeah, this probably does do 250 plus. Yes, exactly. It's because it was the old ones, mate, not the new ones. It was rapid, dude. It was so good car, that one. Good car. I can't remember if it had the motor builds or not. I don't think so. It was a Liberty RA though, I think. So maybe it was a little bit specialer than the regular one. 92 Liberty. Yeah, so I'm just cranking through a bit of gameplay as I work my way back into the game. I really want to sit down and get back into those mission challenges, but I want to leave maybe room for about 4 hours before we hit those bad boys again. What wheels did I throw in that car? It looks like I've changed them. These are the new Volk Racing ZE90s or something, are they? That looks like a weird wheel for me to put on. Yeah, like the only reason I could think that the Subaru motor took to the boost a lot better was the boxer motor, because it's going back and forward, so you don't really have that bad vibration. Maybe just eliminate some of the knocking, and I think they're really low compression as well. I even forgot what I was doing, what we were doing here. Cars, collecting Japanese four-wheel drives. Yeah, Toyota sort of played this game early and then left for a long time, didn't they? They had that really fast Corolla in the early 90s, then sort of Mitsubishi really took that sport over. Late 90s. Yeah, I had a go. I think in the other profile I did a few races with Ferbs while I was trying to get my setup. I've just changed my rig again. So I think Jester was asking a couple of seconds ago. That's right, he's asking about 5-litre VL turbos. A 5-litre VL turbo. That's a solid effort. Oh mate, VLs and car. I like these ones. Really fast. Morning. Gameplay TV. GT7 Gameplay TV. That's a unique name. Is that a name change and I should know who you are, or are you just dropping in and saying hi, mate? Well, thanks for swinging past and saying hi. Really appreciate it. I just feel like I've dropped behind the chat. Yeah, moving is stressful. Yep, I'm all settled now. Turbos. Sport mode. Yes, we did try sport mode. It feels, I don't know. Because. Let's get an R32 and put a wing on it, didn't it? That startled not. Ah, cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Chuck the subscribe button if you haven't already, mate. That gives me a good opportunity to say that. I like that you're helping me, GT7 gameplay. This is our team game. I'm sure if anyone wants some TV gameplay, they can check you out. So I'd already put a wing on a GTR, so we just skipped that challenge. Okay, fair enough. 3 more tracks to unlock. Top 3, that should be fast enough. Oh yeah, now we get a bit of a screen roll. I actually really like this screen roll. It was really good. Rotaries. G'day Act, how are you, mate? Commodores are actually buckets of shit, but when you're Australian, Holden feels really good. Loyal. New Corolla coming. RX3s and rotaries. Speedboats are pretty cool when it comes to turbos. Yeah, heaps of dudes love that stuff. Yeah, RX3s, Dados. The thing that I started to see when I was getting into V8s is everyone had an RX7, an early like Series 1, Series 2, Series 3 RX7. All with 5-litre V8s in them. That was pre-Gen 3 are cool. Oh, my mum and dad go on about their Nissans. They weren't car people, but they had Nissans. Went through and did licenses in this, didn't we? Gotta be... choose the GTR again. I think we'll just stay in the GTR till we get kicked out of it. The Mark IV Supra. Yes, I was never into those at the time. I'm probably more into them now than I was ever then. They'd spent your time around... Yeah, Jack. In my favourite car too, look at that. Eh? I've seen that somewhere before. Yeah, Calais everywhere. I actually have 2 friends with VL Calais, or actually I call them friends back then. They've probably dropped back to acquaintances, maybe even people long in the past now. Maybe one of them I might catch up with again. I don't think I'll ever see the other dude ever again. Drive is terrible, mate. You should see all those 8Xs I had. Look at this. That's how... See how that doesn't pull up? That's exactly how I remember my GTR. It doesn't stop. Everyone's like, oh, GTR's got so much traction. Oh, it's so awesome. It's also 1,000 kilos over the front axle. Your front brakes are dead. I've got a terrible story that I might have told on this channel before actually about GTRs and fast driving. So I was at a Phillip Island track day doing my track day thing when the 35 must have been out for 1 or 2 years I think, and turned 12 at Phillip Island. In my car I think it was about 160k an hour, and a 35 GTR you're probably a bit faster than that actually. I think I was full noise, no lift, and you just throw it in there. This GTR comes out of turn 12 at Phillip Island up on the dribble strip, mate. He's run out of room, he's up on the dribble strip, flies down the straight, like so much faster than I've ever seen most track day cars fly around. So he does that a couple of times, and I mentioned to whoever I'm with, I'm like, look at this GTR, a GTR driver that can actually drive. That GTR is off its tits. It's the fastest car here today for sure. Pulls into pit lane, and the driving instructor gets out, and then the owner jumps in and starts puddling some laps, and then that guy, I don't think he touched a ripple strip, wouldn't have even known where they were, I guess. It was... drivers can make a fair bit of difference. And then I was really confident about, like, imagine being a driving instructor and thrashing someone's car that hard just to show them what it can do. Like, if the bloke that owns the car says, just show me what this car can do you actually go out there and try, or... Look at that, it just doesn't pull up. But like, how confident do you reckon that driving instructor was? Because he was pedal to the metal, dude. He did not give a shit. Oh, he probably did give a shit. Definitely the most aggressive driver I'd seen on that particular day. Didn't own the car. I did get... So for those, if you need to play iRacing, and if you don't know Phillip Island, get some iRacing, play Phillip Island. And turn 1, same sort of deal. It's another super high-speed corner. I got overtaken around the outside. So it's just track day, mind you, so it's all, you know, fun and games. I got overtaken around the outside by an old Mustang. So I was, you know, I'm a pretty terrible driver. And yeah, this Mustang, just with a ton of yaw rate on, just comes right around the outside of me, and I just look at him, I'm like, you are out of control, mate. It's towards the end of the day, like most of the groups had lightened off a bit. Three laps of this shithole. Oh, this is for first position too. Yeah, that's a bit hard to forget. Blue and white Mustang, mate. Only a 4-speed too, I'm sure. And he just like turned in, lift off. Car stepped out, like not a lot, just enough. And he's straight back into the throttle. Just pushed it all the way around turn 1. I was like, oh my god. Cars can go so much faster around this corner than I can. What have I missed up in the chat? Yes. Ah, V8 supercar, yes. Experience, and the bloke was actually thrashing it. It's crazy when they do. No, it was only a street car, so its body would have been soft enough that everything stayed on the ground, Daniel. It was his outside wheels. I have to forgive my memory, but I have a feeling the turn 12 curb is really wide, and so the early part of the curb is flat, so that you know that you're on the curb, and then it's got a big ripple on the outside of it. Trago, what's up, mate? Thanks for swinging past. See, you've launched a like in there already. But yeah, you could hear he was using the heavy part of the ripple strip, because it was just like the really loud thunder of his tyres just smashing into the outside of the ripple strip. And like his car was not fully leaned over, but you know, it just had that attitude. It was like loaded up as much as it could load up. She was proper loaded. Wish they'd fix the audio on this car. Like, once you put that big racing pipe on, I'd love to see them just go external screamer. Only the exhaust is coming through the exhaust. That might be one for you, Daniel, because I think you play quite a few games, don't you? Is there a game that simulates external gates in the exhaust? Spa Group 3 Race C. The big boys got to come out for that. I'm terrible at Spa. But yes, I will have a go. As soon as I've just got to quickly... So, I don't know what the schedule is, but I'm going to hopefully play through this game really quickly. And then once I've finished like all the circuit experience, all the mission challenges, we'll go through, get a few platinum trophies, and then after I get super bored of the single player stuff, we might slowly make our way back into multiplayer. I think we are going to... I'll just do a daily spin ticket. You're dreaming, joking. Yeah, there's no way I'm any good at Spa. I don't remember ever being good at Spa. Ever. Once. I've got one Spa story, one, that I can think of. And that was an enduro story where I did 5 stops in 2 hours and I did qualifying laps for 2 hours and I was absolutely exhausted. But it was a lot of fun. Had the sweat pouring off me. Oh, yeah. I don't like the M6. I feel like the M6 requires lots and lots and lots and lots of steering input. I don't know if it's changed for this version of the game, like as in 7. But in sport, every time I jumped in that M6, I felt like I had to put so much steering lock on. I ended up staying in it for 1 whole week at the Nordschleife once. I think that might have even been the best week at the Nordschleife I ever had. Speaking of Nordschleife, nice little segue. Should be doing the Nordschleife 24 hours this weekend. So that someone will have a stream up somewhere, so keep an eye out for that. Sorry, Matt. Lambo for me. Oh, you're going to drive the Lambo? So the iRacing special event 24 hour, which is not part of the VLN, which is now called the NLS. So I think it's, forgive my pronunciation, Nürburgring Langstrecke, Sire. And Lambo for me. Yeah, what is with, is it the Renault and the RCZ are like the OP cars in the game at the moment? Really funny how the cars change. I remember this happening exactly in sport as well. When sport first came out, all the European cars were so OP. Then after about 2 years, it was all the Japanese cars. Like it was the GDR. The GDR had OP for a long time. Then it was the Supra. Love to see some player-based numbers to see how many more people are playing 7. Or whether it is even more. So that's a 22B. That other one that wasn't a 22B, was it? From earlier? A's Nation. I drive the OP car too, Jester, but only if the OP car changes every week. Ah! What's going on, bro? Haven't seen you in ages. Dropping into a stream. Thought you must have been one of my unsubscribers, mate. Enid. Yeah, they always do. Like it's I was unlucky enough to be a 17 to 21 sport player. And the OP cars change around a lot. Like what it's OP now will probably never be OP again in the game. So not every car will get its chance, but over the life of the game, and I expect this game to last 4 or 5 years, you're going to see lots of OP cars come and go. Oh, you love chase view, Ferbs. You're just jealous I'm on controller. Finally got my sim rig all set up that I can use it. And I'm just here cranking that controller out. Woohoo! PS5 controller's so good. I don't know about that, I'm not a game player, so I couldn't tell you if the PS5 controller's any good. But I do like the pressure under the triggers. It's one thing I really struggled with when I first started playing Gran Turismo competitively in sport mode. Trying to work out how much brake and throttle you had on. And I was a terrible controller player on sport. Terrible. I feel like I'm a lot better on this PS5 controller. Just the, I don't even know if it's true because I haven't looked at it, but yeah, like look at this control on the throttle there. Look at all that. There's no way I could do that on sport. I should get another color controller. Does it change anything? Does it make me a better player? What have I missed? New cars. New cars. What new cars are coming? No idea. Yeah, I was going to say, in sport mode I would have been the first guys getting the updates, but the updates are too late for me in New Zealand. They've moved to a Thursday night and they don't finish till 10 PM. So I'm done and dusted by then. But it is perfect for the East Coast Australians, so I think we've got quite a few East Coast Australians in here, so maybe subscribe to all those guys. Probably anyone with a spanner next to their name has a YouTube channel, so you can try them. They'll do the update streams while I'm in bed, chilling out. But the rumours, I don't take too much to the rumours, mate. You like the game's better if you stay in your own headspace and enjoy what you like to enjoy. I do get caught up in waiting for the next big thing. It's like, oh, this car's going to get released and that's going to get released, and then yeah, then you get disappointed when it doesn't come to fruition. Joking with the black screen viewing. Yeah, Roscoe loves chucking out a video. And has he been doing update streams? Yeah, he might be doing some update streams. It's worth a shout, because it looks like it's going to be East Coast Australia centric, this the update times, so ideal for all the Australian streamers. Oh, look at that, that was terrible. I think my first ever big video on YouTube, and when I say big video, was my first video to get over 1,000 views, I think, was an update video. Just because New Zealand update time was perfect. So I just managed to, I think I got reasonably fast internet, so the download was done and dusted right on time. That video for so long until just recently I hit it. How do you say that in English? Because it was a terrible video way back in the early days, and it was still gaining views. I think when I turned it off it had 5,000 views, and it was still getting views, and I'm like, why is my update video getting views? So yeah, if you're in Australia and got some sweet internet, it's definitely worth doing one of those kind of streams. People can't do time zone conversions. Yeah, it's funny, I don't think the game is done, Kev. Really feels like it's not done, eh? At least in sport, like it took me probably 2 years to get to platinum in sport, or whatever it's called. Level 50, where you get that super cool decal to throw in your cars to let everybody know that you've reached level 50. I don't think the levels feel really empty in this game. Like, there's no purpose to them. Like, unless you get a decal or a badge or something. Is that true, Ferbs, or is that your guess? I saw that they're gonna... I always thought PS5 missed a trick by not being able to play all the old PlayStation games. I was thinking they could even just make a version where playing the old games was unlocked. Like... So I think I paid... So what's a PS5 worth? 800? So I paid 800 for a PS5, and I think I paid 800. Does that sound right? Would you pay that much? Or 400 maybe? 400 for a PS3 that plays all the old games? But I think I would pay... I'd pay over $1,000 for a PlayStation console that played all the old games. I mean, they've got a disc reader in them. Surely it can't be that hard. Still got one more lap till I can read that. Yeah, no stress, joking. Have fun washing them big dumpers, mate. Yeah, something like that, Daniel, for sure. But I don't want the emulator. I want the real game. The emulator guys even do like graphics upgrades and stuff. I don't want graphics upgrades. I want the shit game that it used to be, and I want to play it on a Sony. I want to play it on a new piece of hardware. Trying to keep your old hardware up and running is so hard. Do need a good CPU for PS3 emulation. Yeah, because they're working on that, aren't they? I did look up all the emulators, joking. But just the amount of trying to read the chat whilst going over the top of the mountain. Not the easiest thing I've had to do. What do we think of the night mode in Gran Turismo? Got those sweet hot plates. Oh, just turned in. Yeah, it makes a good difference, doesn't it, Jess? Yeah, it's so good. Welcome, Hooker. Kev. Well, I'm currently doing like daily mileage on Gran Turismo and like my weekly mileage on iRacing. So you get free credits, or no such thing as free. You get the opportunity for participation credits in iRacing, and every time I swap back to iRacing, I'm really torn. I'm not really taking it seriously, but the pixels hurt my eyes. my eyes get really, really sore and angry. But the force feedback, Chris Noble, you'll see him pop in and out of the chat occasionally. In my old rig, my force feedback in iRacing was terrible. Turns out it was my rig that was letting me down. So I've had a rig upgrade. And now, and a wheel upgrade, so I've got a CSL DD now as well. But even prior to I ran the CSL on this rig, and it was so much better. And then, yeah, the force feedback is phenomenal on that. And then I came back here and I did a few races with Ferbs last week or the week before. Leaves a little bit to be desired, if I'm honest with myself. Yeah, I hated iRacing force feedback for the most amount of time. Oh, so what car are we going to go, fellas? I think this profile we always go in the center. I got a feeling that's the car I want in the other profile as well. I feel rigged. I think I missed a heap of chat as we were scrolling through that. Get an emulator. Yeah, I know they do, but I just don't feel it. I don't feel like if you're doing like a Gran Turismo controller gold record and stuff like that, if you're doing it on the emulator, I think it's cheating. You have to do it on the console. Yeah, but that's the main reason that I'm doing it on the console. It's because I want my record, like my golds, to actually be my real gold time. It doesn't break. PS3 is emulator heavy. Yeah, night and rain. I haven't done much rain. Actually, we did that Tsukuba challenge, didn't we? That was pretty heavy. I really liked that. How it just got heavier and heavier and heavier. So there was a race recently where the Nordschleifer went to pitch black. That's pretty cool. CSL DD. Funny story that's not remotely funny, Daniel. When I set it up into iRacing, I think it was this week or it might have been late last week, just as I was getting the final sort of rig setup. I was setting it up for the first time in iRacing, and I was driving around. And I'm like, this feels exactly like the CSL Elite. Like, there is no frigging difference. I feel so fucking ripped off. This is bullshit. And then I remembered I had to turn the force feedback setting up. So in iRacing, you can choose 6 Newton meters or 8 Newton meters. You can choose whatever Newton meter your rig is. And so I changed it from 6 Newton meters to 8 Newton meters, and then bang, it was alive all of a sudden. Really, really good. Like I said, I've just keep changing the setup at the moment while I'm trying to get comfortable. I've changed the seat 1,000 times. I've changed my pedal angle 100,000 times. I've changed the wheel position. I've changed the TV position. I've changed it all. But yes, good. Not as mind-blowing in Gran Turismo as I was hoping it would be. Reward for completing a menu. That's why I got a reward. Where are we? Slow verification. Yeah, that's the biggest problem, Jester. When the wheel goes mental in a straight line with Logitech. Did that for me for so long. That was probably actually my number one reason from going away from Logitech, was that vibration in a straight line. RF2. I've heard many good things about RF2. I'm not sure I'll ever make it there though. Verbs likes race room. Yeah, got the booster, Daniel. Oh, did I just get $100,000? What's the new dailies? Okay, we can cruise over there and have a look. It's time now, isn't it? Sport. Gotta find my rhythm, get back into streaming again. Oh, so Spa. I'm not sure if that was always there. Deep Forest Raceway Group 3 is back. And Suzuka East specified car. 86. Comforts. Let's have a look at the qualifying time ranking. Okay, so that's pretty fresh. We put a wank board time in. How do I do a qualifying time trial? Change car. That. Qualifying trial. Check this out, fellas. World record time. Oh, who's noticed that you don't get daily mileage for qualifying? What's the difference between what? The two cars was one 11 and one's a Torino? I'm the other way, Furby. It's only a PS5 game. Oh, this could actually be a fun race, actually. I like this car. I've got the lines all wrong. Oh, I've got the line wrong again. What a weapon. Did we even change gears? Look. PS5 blokes get better lap times, do they? That'll be funny as. Oh no, there is top 10 times. What was I thinking? There they go. Beautiful. I just clearly didn't click the button. Think who that is. Who's that? Ah, Noodles is playing. So what's the OP car this week, fellas? We've got a Ford. Can't even see what that is. Is that a McLaren? Subaru, Porsche. Old Supra maybe? RCZ, Lancer, McLaren. CZ and McLaren. Yeah, not yet, but there is a big field spread. Look at that. That's 2-second field spread there. So the lads will clean that up shortly. And was this the one you were asking me about before? Yeah, too big a field spread to call that yet though. Oh, is this a thing? Hey Ferbs, are we finally gonna see Kiwi back? That's been 1,000 years. Where did Kiwi go? He just disappeared off the face of the planet for about a year. I wonder if this means he's streaming right now. If he is, go and check him out. Say hi for me. Oh, he's just back for 7 or... Yeah, he had a fairly big break. Yeah, local. I think he's from down your way, isn't it, Rotorua? 218. See, this is where you don't see me on bar. I would lose concentration in 2 minutes. 2 minutes 18 seconds is way too long. How long have we been going? I'm just trying to get a gauge of... Just an hour. Well done for winning. Hey, what's going on, bro? Hey, B-man. Ah, cheers. Yeah, too easy. See you soon, mate. Afternoon, sun and cloudy. So I've got to open all my tracks. Gotta try and catch up through the chat. Da-da-da-da-da. Looking at the settings, the race is going to go dark. Yeah, it's a long one. Looks familiar. Just like it's afternoon cloudy. He'll probably get stuck with the web server stuff at the local intermediates. Ah, yeah. So that's why I had a break, eh? Loopy, welcome to the chat room. What am I doing? It's annoying how you have to press start all the time. I'd like you to collect the cars made by BMW M Series high performance sports cars. Wish I had the money and just buy them. I want to skip this. Oh, we're still so early in the game. Way too early. This is going to take me days to crank through this. I have to put in a couple of big sessions. I have a feeling we have to modify this car. I can't remember, it's been so long since I did it. Maximum. A. Monkey Matt is still around. I think he's concentrating on other stuff. He's I spoke to him not too long ago, and it probably would have been 2020. The only Hyundai is the 2-door. The 4-door's not eligible. Yeah, I'm not too sure. How can I keep up? Yeah, I think he did come back for the 2020 World Tour. I think he jumped in Mitsubishi and just ground that out. Just gotta go modify my M3 because I don't want to lose. I want to get through this stuff as fast as possible. 550. So what have I got? PP 520. Tires on it, but I got a feeling that'll throw me over 550. So what's one and done? What are we talking about with one and done? You mean there's a race night? Yeah, I think if you follow him on his Instagram and stuff, definitely doing stuff. Look at that. 550 pp bloody thingamabob. Yeah, I really don't like it when they do that 3 of 10 rounds counts, because then you just wait for the 3 rounds that your car is OP. Make sure you race those. Make sure you race first split. Done. 3 races and you're really done. If you play at the times of day I play, it's definitely easy to focus on dailies. Especially if you've ground through the whole game already. Easy peasy, mate. Oh, it's raining. Did I know that? Put comforts on, didn't I? No. Sport tyres. Sport tyres should be alright in the rain. You liked this car, did you, Daniel? I hated this car when I did it in my other profile. I felt like it had no grip. But that could have been later on when I was racing like 700 pp races. Might have been that guy and tried to make the car do that. Didn't check the radar, no, clearly not. I just know in these races you just make sure you never put racing tyres. Yeah, imagine if you had a radar in iRacing. It would be awesome. Oh, you got a soft spot? BMWs was my go-to car. Where's the rain? Let's have a look at the rain. Got chat coming up over the rain. That's not going to be helpful. Have I told you I have a BMW at the moment? Daniel? It's only a 4-cylinder 318i coupe convertible thingamabob. It's a summer car. Yeah, it's super funny. So we've talked about that before, surely. Well, I'm going to have to agree with you. This car out of the box right now feels good. Which circuit are we on? Oh, that one. Sounds E30. I do have a soft spot for the E36 though. I really want like an E36 M3, but they're like drug money at the moment. So I don't know what I would do. I think the E46 is a bit cheaper, so I think I'm in an E46 at the moment, aren't I? Or maybe a 96. I start to forget. We'll let Rublar go. We'll get him on the chop back. Oh, no, didn't have the traction. Still got all the power. E92, that's the one I'm thinking of, eh? So it's 36, 46, 92. E10. Loopy's all over it, mate. He knows what we're talking about. He knows. If you know, you know. Nothing like a little bit of E10. Formula 1 cars run E10 now, mate. So you can say you run Formula 1 fuel in your daily. This Lopez bloke's giving it a bloody bit of a push. Gonna make me drive E90, E92, about E85. Let's keep bagging up that reel. I think we need to tighten the diff a touch. I still haven't changed that streaming music. Well, thanks for swinging past, Jester. Appreciate it as always. That bloke just pushed me off. So what race am I missing? Is it Nations Cup or something? Or Manufacturers Cup? Actually, it sounds like it's actually early enough that I should probably do one or two. In my mind, I'll stream every night till I finish this, and then we'll be able to make it regular. But I've got a feeling what happens in my mind and what actually happens in reality is two completely different things. I still have to practice the Nordschleife for this weekend, so I should probably be doing that. But I did want to, yeah, hopefully definitely push our way through the menu, finish all the mission challenges pretty soon. Well, I wait until the dailies are done, and then when it's the Mazdas, the OP car and everything, then I'll sign up with Mazda and get a Mazda. And that's pretty much all I wait for. So if I'm not going to do dailies this week, I'll wait till dailies next week, and then I'll sign up then and get the OP car. This race is really wet, isn't it? Yeah, the Schleifer. The iRacing version of the Schleifer is actually really good because I don't know if realistic's the right word, but because the grip level off track is so low, because the grip levels are so low there, you can't run off the track. So when in Gran Turismo, you always got 2 wheels off the circuit when you're trying to do a really good lap at the Schleifer. In iRacing, it's no wheels off the track. So you got to keep everything on the circuit, and that'll give you your best time, which could be like that for GT7 actually, because I'm doing the circuit experience there at the moment on the other profile, and that seems to want you to stay off the curbs as well. Yeah, I feel like this has almost become the Let's Talk About iRacing channel. I don't have any pie charts on me, Loopy. Yeah. When I say don't use the curbs, I mean don't use the high ones, the ones with 90-degree angles to the road. Whereas like in Gran Turismo Sport, you had to jump those, which it feels like in Sport, 7, you can't, the big square curbs, there's a few of them around where they're just like big squared ones. Yeah, that's when you can't use those, you have to go around those ones. So I felt in Gran Turismo you could just ride those bad boys. I feel like I'm a long way off the pace here. Yeah, there is, I just learnt a new line actually, speaking about Nordschleife, just yesterday or today. A line that I'd been using all the way through my sport days. Around the Nordschleife, and there was, I think I even used the same line in iRacing as well, and GT7 circuit experience taught me I'm completely nowhere near the line. So I've got a brand new line. I wish I could remember the name of the circuit. I really dream that I would be able to learn all the names. Well, throttle control here is paramount. I feel like we're almost crawling. I'm going to say I'm not going to turn on traction control, but I have a feeling when I get to the faster street cars we'll definitely be turning traction control on, so I don't have to do the race a second time. But what are you doing, bro? Don't want to lose. There you do daily racing, isn't it? Just like that. Got me back. What a cheeky bastard. No. Yes, exactly, Hooker. You know all about that. No, I just don't race against AI with my steering wheel. Got a feeling he's going to beat me and it's going to hurt. Ah, he's got it, hasn't he? What a killer. Whoops. Gone in well hot. Oh well. I think third gets us the trophy and I can get out of here. That can be another day. Another day and we don't have to do that. Another level we don't have to do again. There was something I wanted to look at, wasn't there? Yeah, that was terrible. Thought I had that under control early, but oh well, shit happened. I wanted to look at something. What did I want to look at? So here we go. Everything you ever wanted to know about BMWs. Hey, congratulations, you've got all 3 cars. This completes your BMW collection. Once you've collected your rewards, stories to tell you about these cars. Oh, cheers, bro. Yeah, we can go and have a look at legendary cars. There's a new one this week, the Chapelle or whatever, or maybe they change per day. BMW is a manufacturer that has seen great success in touring car races with cars based on retail models. At first, BMW's in-house sports division company's motorsport activities, but then in 1972 it set up a subsidiary company called the company's technical specialists developed engines for Formula machines. In 1993, its name was changed to BMW M, a name that is still in use. Watch out. The BMW M series cars you see here are all retail models developed. Even among the rest of BMW's retail lineup, these stand out as being especially powerful and popular models. I didn't realise this goes on forever. The first generation BMW M3, which made its debut in 1985, was the base model for the company's touring car. Yeah, this is it, mate. Bit of braille. Designed from the ground up as though it were a racing car, it remains a legendary among... What a tongue twister. Don't tell me he's going to crap on about the other 2 cars as well. Alfa Romeo. Chris, welcome, mate. We were just talking about you and how good bloody iRacing force feedback is, mate. Alfa Romeo, I can't think of any car more sickening. Name means green 4-leaf clover in Italian. That's what I was thinking, Hooker, when I was reading it, because I'm like, I don't read any of those. I was like, I could read them for all the people that play this and don't read them too. Maybe I could get a job reading them out, perhaps. Legendary cars, we'll do that while it's on the tip of me mind, or front of me mind. Now, God knows if I can read that correctly. Not stronger, just detailed. Chaparral. Chaparral? Like apparel, but chaparral. Old mate wants to tell us about. Oh, McKeel. Is McKeel always the guy in here? Colin Chapman and Jim Hall. Never heard of Jim Hall, surprisingly. Chapman, the founder of Lotus, but do I know Jim Hall? No, I don't. I do know Chaparral. Sucker car. Know it because of the fans that create the downforce. Pedal semi-automatic. That's pretty intuitive. One of the bad boys that I want, but I can't be bothered spending any money on it. Yeah, nah, yes. Yeah, but like if I buy this one or this one, then I'll just never be able to afford this when it comes back. So we're just going to keep all that money stacked up. Yeah, just lots of detail, Hook. Like the way that I felt like sport because I learnt it and I could feel every little bit in sport. And I was like, oh yeah, I know what's going on here. Sweet. Well, I don't have to buy it then. We'll pump through the missions eventually. I think on this profile we will do the missions. I think I just did the first 4 of them. So there'll be a stream somewhere of the other missions. But I wanted to leave a gap of about 4 hours in case I fail, because there's a couple of long ones in there. In case I don't get them done first go, I've got to go back and gold everything in one stream. So I will wait till I have a longer block of time. I wasn't sure how much time I'd have to sit here tonight and go through it. So I thought I'd just cruise my way through. We have done all the licenses as well. Golded all those bad boys. But yes, cheers for dropping in, mate, and saying hi. We'll do another spin, because after talking to my son, apparently the kids love a spin these days. Apparently they like a little bit of gambling. They'll even pay credits to do a spin. So there's an idea for you, Gran Turismo. That's how I feel, Hooker. Like my biggest gripe at the moment is unplugging everything and putting it in the PlayStation. Then I'm like, oh, it's new daily races on iRacing. I'll quickly jump over to some iRacing. Quick. Unplug my headphones, unplug my steering wheel. What else do I have to unplug? I don't know, but anything more than one thing is too many. So we've got to get to level 9 in this book so I can finally stop doing it. Cap, or is there no cap? Yeah, I agree with you a lot there, Chris. So we need a 600. Oh, what? It just lets you enter anything. Yes, no, my used cars won't be updated because they only get updated after you finish these. So once I finish all these races, I thought I had to use a French car for this crap. I love this car. So good. I reckon this car would be remotely good in real life. Sharky, you bought an expensive car. How could you be bothered grinding for it, or did you run the script? Thing is, in my mind, I intend to be playing this game in 4 years' time. I'll still be playing it. So, no rush to get anything just yet. Really don't want to have to do this race again. Like daily race grinding? Oh, Chris, did you hear about the $18 million car? Remember back in day one when we were playing and you were talking about microtransactions and expensive cars, and we worked out the most expensive, it was like a $3.5 or $4 million car. Why does this car never pull up? It's so annoying. Too much talking shit. Well, there was an $18 million car. So I can't remember the price, but what was it? $32 for 2 million credits. So 9 times 32. Not bad. $300 game. Solid effort. You can never call an iRacing car expensive if you paid $300 for a Gran Turismo car. Assume the idea is to not pay $300, but bargain, absolute bargain on special. You know what would impress me even more is if it doesn't come up in the legendary cars for like a year. It's like, oh, it came up a year ago. Oh, if you'd spent $300 you could have had that car. You could have had it for a whole year now. I've got to get third at least, don't I? So we've got to catch this guy in front. I mean, $300 on any game is expensive, but $300 for a single car is next level. I hit the brakes so early for that corner. Having no audible sound of when you should brake and no gear reference of how fast you're going. It's almost like changing the gears tells you how fast you're going. Okay, well, we're doing 60. Oh, you know what I saw today on the way to work? A Gran Turismo 7 on the back of a bus. So as I was cruising around this morning, I don't think it was today, it might have been. Maybe it was this morning. So whoever doesn't like electric power, this feels pretty powerful. Bloody Aucklanders, mate. I've just got to drag this bloke to the line, eh? So there you go, we spun out all 3 laps. That's how easy Gran Turismo is. Spun out every lap and still won. Yes, that's it, Chris. There is no such thing as grinding to get the cars you need. It's cash or nothing. That's next level. Catching a bloke in real life wearing an iRacing t-shirt. Oh, did you go and talk to him? That's even better. That's ambitious. Look at that one cheap, shitty Italian car. Only through watching Top Gear / the Grand Tour have I ever remotely thought that I would ever possibly once Romeo. This doesn't make sense to me. We'll quickly duck into the used cars, but I'm pretty sure unless you've got past that looks, yeah, that's just the Italian cars I've got to buy, plus a Mini. Nothing in there that I want. FC RX-7. Yeah, got him right on the line. Camille. Don't ask me how. But that's how... Did you see how terrible we're racing? Like, I can hear my voice. It's the first time I've talked in a few weeks, so the voice is not keeping up. So we might... I probably could... Got enough money. I mean, I've got a GDR. We were cruising in the GDR. I'm not sure if I can be bothered getting it to 8 seconds, though. Maybe at the end of the stream. Yeah. Alphas don't really do it for me. I used to walk past one fairly regularly. Oh, this does have gears? I can't see the gear indicator, so forgive me. Does it have like high and low or something? Yeah, I think I went and I saw you guys talking about it in Discord, and then I was like, oh, that guy's gonna spit out into me. And so I went and did one, I think. I did one pull. I think I don't know. Does 9 sound like a pull? I ran a 9 something. Yeah, I didn't know, and I can't see the center on my screen, so I can see the rev counter and that's it. Everything below that is... That was a very annoying thing, wasn't it, when it came out? Everyone called it the... Or not everybody. Ragged them on for using the turbo name. Wonder if they did 2-speed, because making 2-speed means you have to add a gearbox, which is not. Maybe the electric motors weren't that good off the line. I don't know. Maybe they work better with a bit of RPM. Single gear just didn't suit it. Yes, the sound is. I was on my way back. I used to live in an affluent part of Auckland, and I was on my way back from the coffee shop one day when I heard this like low V8 rumble idle cruise past me, and I was like, oh, that car's gonna be super fucking tough, whatever that is. And I turn around and it was a Porsche Taycan. And I laughed because I'm like, that must be its external speaker. Definitely the tyres I'm on are terrible. Do they? Like even the V8s? Like even, sorry, the internal combustion engines? Why do I have to do 3 laps of this track? This was always a 2-lap track. Ah, for more top speed. Fair enough. Might help them. Ah, mother flipper. Maseratis. The thing about a Maserati is they're super loud. They let everybody know that you're driving one. What's the odds I can catch that second deficit? Well, this is it, mate. How are you meant to cruise on the autobahns? Can't be a peasant. Mother flipper. So frustrating. And I like driving it because it's got such good acceleration, but I really can't tell what speed I'm doing. Absolutely kills it. Yeah, it's just got that power. I enjoy the absolute shit out of it, if I'm honest, but I just can't tell when to brake, because I normally go by, oh yeah, first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, top of fourth, bang, decel, 3, 2. Then this car is just like, how fast have I gone? I got no idea without looking at a gauge. I don't even know if this wheel's turned on. I wonder if I turn it on if I can get the speed off it. Speed will start showing up on this wheel while I'm driving, hopefully. Was there anything else we were gonna check? Electric with Brembos. Well, it's even got a recharge system on it, doesn't it? So we can so it can get all its recharge, so it can recharge its own batteries. I've got a better idea at this track, so I'm hoping go a bit better. Alsace, I'm pretty average. All electric cars use regen. Is that true? I mean, they should. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. I was going to say, I know of really early electric cars, but... that first gear is so peaky. Oh, who's pumped for the F1? Oh, I can't believe it's F1 this weekend. I'm even more excited about that, I think. Brake too late. They still do this weird rendering about halfway through the screen, which I can still see. The shadows change renders or whatever, or change into renders. They render in the shadows late. Yeah, how shit is how shit is McLaren being shit. Sunday evening. Yeah, is that the GT2 class cars? With Brabham? I saw some Brabham posts today or over the weekend about what they were doing, and I know they've built a yes, I believe so. Oh, so they do some GT... oh, so it's called GT3S, is it? Has anyone done much... noticed who's modifying electric cars yet? I wish there was a good aftermarket scene. I have found, is it Reddit or someone like that? I think there's a little bit of blokes modifying Teslas and stuff. I remember googling if blokes had got into the Nissan Leafs yet and whether they could GT3s and GT2s. And the GT2s are slower, aren't they? I believe. Than the GT3s. But then you couldn't break into the Leaf's computer to modify it. It had some proprietary software in there that Nissan Nissan had written that only probably Nissan can read. I think the Tesla was a little bit easier to... What would you do? You would over voltage it, wouldn't you? Run over voltage. Rotary swap to Tesla. What a legend. And then if you change the amperage, I think you got to change the wire loading. I think with the voltage you're just sending more pressure through the same wire. But yeah, amps is what gets the work done. But we have, what do you call it? The controllers that we use. If our machines pull too many amps, they get current limited. So when the battery voltage gets really low, the amperage spikes really high. So, but you wouldn't ever lower the voltage. You know what I mean? To like raise the amps. The only thing, I think I used to play a thing that I've tried to remember, I used to try and play an old Game Boy remote control car thingo, and you used to start with a 7-volt RC car, and then you used to bump it up to, I think, 9 volts. Yeah. Back to the cafe. Yeah, we might call that a night, I think. Now that I know that I can actually sit here for a couple of hours and we can grind through a few things, finish off all this menu crap, finish off all my circuit experience crap, get this game finished. So book 23, so what do we got? Another 16 books to grind through. Another couple of tracks to open. Might even squeeze a couple of dailies in here and there when we feel the need that we've got to chuck some in. But yeah, this profile's been stale for so long. Use circuit experience to learn about a track. Okay, we can do that. Okay, so it looks like we're going to keep going for another couple of minutes. So this is, what do we go? We do, that, Dragon Trail Gardens, isn't it? May as well gold it while we're here, so I'm not sure how long golding this will take. Don't know about first attempt easy. We are on the controller. we got? We got to knock 4 tenths off that. Because I'm just doing playthrough. Because I can't play Gran Turismo seriously with a wheel if I'm only racing against computers. It really tricks my brain. So I just stick to controller if I'm just doing playthrough, just trying to relax and enjoy myself. We'll get serious one day, but I'm not sure when. I mean, if it gets too hard and I can't do it within a couple of seconds, we'll definitely swap over to the wheel. But yeah, so far. Maybe it is first attempt easy. Nitro, you finished work yet, mate? I feel like they're a little bit easy. Just clocked off, your legend. Thanks for swinging past and saying hi, mate. Getting this one gold first go is going to be the hard part, I think. Still technically working. How good's that? I love that con. I probably wouldn't love that if I'm honest, Hooker. Talking to me, Loopy, or I was going to shut it down already, but then I saw this one was nice and easy, and I thought I'll just knock this out of the way so I don't have to do it first time next time while my hands are still warm. Nah, not me, mate. I'll be Not going to bed. I think it's a bit early for bed, but I'll wind down and... oh, mate. Mate. That's so annoying. One more go. First step of mastery, another trophy. Try and get all the trophies on this profile during playthrough. Yeah, the Savo's well and truly gone, mate. It's almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, almost got him. Oh, why is there no ghost? And I wanted to do that in 2 goes. But oh well. Still brekkie time, mate, for you. So just beat that ghost, I'm in. There's no way I could drive this fast in bloody silly on the old controller. It's got a little blow-off valve. About time. Yeah, I think so. Felt pretty slow, so yeah, Group 4. Definitely a Group 4. Didn't have enough power to be a thingy-bob. Can we tell while we're in here? Yeah, just like that, bro. Got it done. They're in 37s, so what did we just do? A 42 on hards. It's generally 1 second difference. So it looks like there's a fairly big gap there if you need it. Read our cafe guy and then shut it down, I reckon. Unless it's another one like put a wing on or something. Another track open, so we've done alright. We've opened a few tracks finally. European Championship. Maybe it's this one that I struggled with and we had to modify the BMW. Another sweet credit roll to watch. 37s dailies last week. Most people, yeah, so it was that 4 seconds off on controller. And a tyre, maybe worth a second. Not too bad, 3 seconds off on a controller. 5 menus, woohoo! We're almost finished this shitty part of the game. Can't wait. You know they're going to add cafes, don't you? They're going to add so many cafes. We're going to go over level 50 in cafe. Heard it here first. European Championship. Not as cool as the Japanese one that happened a little bit earlier. Another free spin as we roll it down. Smallest gold pile. Who's got their money on the smallest gold pile? Sport mode unless it's time to ult. And it's only menu level 12 for your ult. There is European cars that are cool, but I'm not going to buy a car, so unless I got it for free, I'm going to have to wait a while, I think, Nitro, until my bankroll is 20 mil. Nah, not even. Might take the fun out of the game if I buy the expensive cars first. I'll probably make my way through all the under $100,000 cars. Chevys and Corvettes, yeah, that's what's that, level 16, I think? Give or take. Probably in here somewhere. Oh, I'm not saving up for anything, I really only want to buy maybe the daily race cars once I've finished buying all the Group 4s, all the Group 3s, then maybe Group 2s and Group 1s. Downsy, welcome to the chat room, mate, just in time. Where's the achievements? Book 15, mate, so you're up to book 15. Yeah, once we've got all the race cars, I don't even know. I really don't. I honestly have no plans for GT7. I'm just going to play it. Hopefully going to stream it a fair bit more. Yeah, we're going to stream all the game through, all the stuff that I didn't stream in sport. So we'll probably have like this profile. The idea for this profile is I stream the whole game progress. And then between both profiles, I'll do daily racing and whatever else I get bored and want to do. Yeah, this is it, Lounsey. Lucky I don't do nations. That's the next thing I was going to check, actually. See what all that nation stuff we always talk about is. Probably even up late enough. Forest road car. The Group 1s. Need to de-rank this profile, I think. Why do I keep pressing back twice? Keep getting caught out with that. I must pressing the wrong button. Group 3 at Interlagos. Actually a 9-round test. That's a decent test. They never really did that in sport. They were all 4 to 6 week tests. The Nordschleifer on Thursday. Edo Interlagos today. So what's that? Every 2 days, Thursday, Saturday. Oh, that's good. They're almost doing them every day while they fix their servers and shit up. I guess that keeps all the guys that like to play playing. Yeah, that's true, Lancey. Oh, well, I think I might finally call that a day. We just clicked over the 2-hour mark, I think. Thanks everyone for throwing likes on there. Thanks for everyone for coming and hanging out with me. Yeah, keep an eye out. I'm hoping to make this more regularly. I don't know what more regularly means, but I would like to get back to at least like 3 days a week. Back in the heyday when we were doing 3 days a week. If I could get back to 3 days a week streaming, I'd be pretty happy. Yeah, we will definitely do some dailies here and there. Yeah, I guess in sport ones haven't changed either. We will probably do some of these cups when they start to settle down and they get all the bugs ironed out. Until then, I don't think there's too much rush. We'll have content updates, no doubt, sliding in shortly. And yeah, I'll probably keep on top of them if they're at the right times of day for me. But yeah, really appreciate everyone swinging past, throwing those like buttons down for me, and keeping me company in the chat. And we'll hang out as GT7 launches to the moon. Cheers, fellas.